Okay, so good afternoon, guys. Am I loud and clear?
Yes,
Feedback
sir.
ako? Okay, so let's start with this. Okay, may musturya. Let's start with this. Ano, continuation with the basic industrial robot operations, particularly on Cartesian coordinate system. Okay, so in the laboratory, we've been dealing with XYZ ng mga axes, particularly in robot decay. No? Except that the color sa Y siguro or Z is blue manata. The X is red and the Y is green. Anyway, okay. So the XYZ as learned sa inyong hangkuhan, sa inyong geometry or mathematics subject, the three axes are 90 degrees. 90 degrees. So let us say, what is the angle between Z plus and X plus? So 90 degrees na siya. So on and so forth. Let's say Y plus and X plus Z, paano nga po 90 degrees. Na-learn mo na to sa tuwang mathematics. Okay? So, especially sa katong activity ninyo na mag create of rectangle. So, you're dealing with the XYZ na coordinate system. Mutana mo na yung sabi may plane ato niya sa imong rectangle. Example, if you're going to draw a line, there is a y plus of x plus along this line, or along this plane, wala siya with z is equal to 0, wala siya elevation. So technically, the plane is just xy plane or yx plane. So, no? So how will you know that you are dealing with yx plane? If you're going to draw a line, wala siya z na value or nasa z na value per dili ga change, no? It's a constant z value. Whereas ang y nimo, ang x nimo na axis or values, coordinates, mag-change, no? One at a time. Say, draw ka along the y. But take note, it is not in reference to coordinates na makita na to sa properties sa robot. It's reference the tool frame or the tool is in reference with the reference frame or the base, no? So mato siya ka-reference sa base. So dili ang TCP na coordinates ang imong tanawon but rather the base. Mato ang yung XYZ na mga values ang mo-display dito. Okay? So na may pangutana. So the Z is by default extending, no? Extending orthogonally, no, with respect sa kaning imong XY plane. So it's pointing outward. Of course, the Z minus is pointing downward, and so on and so forth. Okay, so use robot points within the Cartesian coordinate system. So that's why if you're going to draw a rectangle or a square, magamit yun mo ang gatong manual entry of especially kung moingon gigog square, so equal gid ang distance, no, or length sa imong line segment na imoon, no. So the MCL, ano sa gining MCL? Dumdum po may guys, the manufacturing control language or the machine control language has the ability to use points in the programs that are specifically identified in coordinate systems, in Cartesian coordinates. So in Amatrol, okay, Amatrol pa man itong gigamit na learning platform. Way back the pandemic, mga muna akong nakuha. So I'll be using this one for the introduction, no, sa to industrial robot operation. So by default, the commands here are ang MCL commands is using the Pegasus na robot. So, mga na ilang robot sa matol Pegasus. So, the user can program the robot to make a P move or point move to specific locations in the Cartesian system. So, example, you have here P move, bracket, angle brackets, negative 1.27, comma 4.27, comma 4.31, comma negative 90, comma 0, then close angle bracket. So the first three numbers are actually referring to x, y, z coordinates. Okay? While the last two, kaning negative 90, is referring to the pitch and the roll positioning of the gripper. Okay, so ano na siya? So, example, in English units. So, ano siya no? Actually, murag kalibog ko ani sa sa Pegasus kung sa kalainan sa English o metric wala may kuan. Anyway, pwede ra man siguro na nimo initialize the units. In RoboDK, the default units are in millimeter manata, if I'm not mistaken, millimeter. Yeah. Millimeter or centimeter. Anyway, so example, if it is in in English units, so more ni same lagi po no. 5, 18, and 17 are XYZ inches siya. While the negative 90 is the pitch and the 0 is the roll of the gripper na position. Then, if it is in centimeter, ano ka, millimeter mo to, centimeter. It is centimeter, so mura na po ginanin. 12 P move 12.7 for the X and 45.72 for the Y-axis and 18 for the 43.18 for the Z-axis in centimeters. Again, the pitch and the roll is negative 90 degrees. The unit is in degrees. And 0 degrees respectively. So, we go now to kaning gitawag na how robots are applied to go and no-go inspection. Balik ko siya. Issues for quality control. So, of course, there must be sensors involved. Kailangan na sensor, guys. Kasi butang ni mo diri mo parts sa imong gina-assemble sa assembly line. Sabi niya na sensor. This is a limit switch. Pag ibutang ni mo yung workpiece, they are part. So, mabugatan siya, it will trigger. The inspection device is equipped with this limit switch sensor. In this example, detects whether or not a feature or attribute or workpiece is present. So, mana siya? Mana yung limit switch, no? So, a go and no-go inspection requires the ability to detect the status of the input and to make a decision based on this information. So, the command used is testy. Testy. Command can be used to detect whether or not specific condition is met. Okay, so types of variables, could be either numbers or string. May numbers, of course, may decimal, it becomes a floating point. Pag wala decimal, it's an integer. They belong to numeric variables. Pag mingon kag mga characters, group of characters sa form string variables. Yung nasa ubos. Okay, so anak ko. Kasi manotice niyo niyang variable na one part. Is it a valid na variable name? Guys, valid mo na siya, invalid. What have you learned in your programming?
Invalid.
Okay, very good. It is invalid, no? Because by principle or in any programming languages, dili pwede number ang paguna. It should be a character or alphabet. Ano, mga alphabet lagi, alphabet. English alphabets. Dili kay pwede ang special characters, murag dili allowed. Okay? So mga na ang common rules. Okay, so we go now to print and print line. Check kalainan. So we say print ln or print line. That is a string. The part is and double quote, then print line, double quote, good, no? The part is good. So kung gusto ka na isa ni sa ka phrase, the part is phrase, at sa imong buhaton para mo sumpay ra siya. So in basic commands, ang gamiton nimo is print. Pag may kag-print line, it will add additional lines. So, dire, pwede ra ka mag-print line na the part is, then dire sa kadua, print na lang. Butangan lang ni mag-space ang kuan, ay mo ang string, no, para mo the part is good, para dili magdikit. Okay? Let's proceed. Okay, so using measure command. So let us say you want to measure ng object ni mo dire. Or workpiece or part. So you can assign a variable, let's say part width. No, pwede ba na underscore? Dili pa pwede ang kuan white space kana bitaw na kay space. Patangalan mo underscore. Or kung sa Arduino ang usual nila na kuan paggamit is capital nimo ang next na word kasi digital right ang katong right na capital para no need for kaning underscore para dili na kasi butang underscore is equal to measure. So ano siya? If the distance between the fingers or the gripper were 2 inches, a value of 2 will be stored in the part width. The distance is measured either in inches or centimeter. But prior to that, the servo gripper is calibrated to 0 when the gripper fingers are closed during honing. Okay. Okay. Mana na ba ito? Hindi mag-connect pa ng printer. Okay. So, paano ta? So, we proceed now to ASRS. So, ano sabi na yung ASRS? So, automatic storage and retrieval system. No? It's a type of a computer-controlled machine designed to move material to and from the defined storage location. So, automatic na siya. No? ASRS can automatically locate and deliver inventory to conveyor system, manual pickup location, or either directly to a workstation. So this system reduces material handling, labor, and increases accuracy and productivity. Okay? So, na may idea, kita may nakakita na sa inyo ang kaning example sa ASRS. So, okay, ato ning i-click ning kuan na may YouTube sa Amazon. Ato ning open. Uy, ano ka mag-click ng link? Click the link. Ano yung hyperlink? Open na ba ito? Okay. Stop sharing. Hyperlink wala nag-open. I-google na lang nato. Share na to si ini Google. So, YouTube. Lock ka nga naman eh. YouTube. Amazon. Lock ka din ko type. Stop sharing sa pa nag-error ako. Link. Okay, nagkawa si Matlab. Hindi ato na. So therefore, kami ako i-share. Hindi na kami talong kita. So, share ko with audio.
175 fulfillment centers worldwide. In 26 of them, robots and people work together to pick, sort, transport, and store packages. While its true robotic automation has taken over certain duties, such as carrying pods of and transporting pallets through buildings, it's making the lives of associates easier by performing the less desirable, more tedious tasks. Amazon fulfillment centers are busy places with packages and people moving around constantly. In centers equipped with robotics, employees now lift and walk less. Robots pick up heavy items to prep them for shipping or for storage. Employees who help pick customer orders are able to easily identify items rather than looking for them on shelves. Products now come directly to employees. It's great to keep employees focused on tasks where high judgment is needed. For example, humans can look at a pallet of maple syrup and understand how best to unpack it. Robots cannot easily detect what kind of liquid is in a container or if it's spilled within its packaging. Humans can easily understand what they're unpacking and then find a way to safely unpack it without causing damage. In 2012, Amazon spent $775 million to purchase a young robotics company called Kiva Systems that gave it ownership over a new breed of mobile robots that could carry shelves of products from worker to worker, reading barcodes on the ground for directions along the way. but it also gave Amazon the technical foundation on which it could build new versions of warehouse robotics for years to come, setting the stage for a potential future where the only people inside Amazon's facilities are those employed to maintain and fix their robotic replacements. Today, Amazon has more than 200,000
Most people don't know.
Okay, so that's it no. Di na ito patason tong kuan. Amazon, makita niyang slides na?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Nakita,
so,
sir.
okay, so let's continue. Okay, so kung ma-notice po ninyo, asa man kasagaran gina-install ang ASRS? Is it, will it be in a production plant? So asa ka can guess? Asa gina-deploy, gina-install ang ASRS? Na, kita may naka-OJT na ninyo. Nakita ba mag-ASRS sa kuwan? Sa production line?
Wala po, sir.
Okay, so who has an idea asa normally gina
Katong sa kuan sir sa NASA. Dili po to siya ASRS.
NASA, wala ko idea sa NASA nga ang NASA na ASRS. Anyway, pwede raman po as long as na sila gitawag na automatic storage and retrieval system. Okay, so asa ginabutang what part of the company, what part of the plant or manufacturing plant ginabutang ang ASRS? May idea? So,
Warehousing sa
okay, very good. So, naday kabalo. So, it's warehouse. Nasa warehouse ginabutang. In this case, an example could be tag-as kay sa kuan ba? Vertical na kuan, vertical na mga installation. So, depende na ba matong yung mga nato talas na kay mga forklift is kuan or lifter ni mo, taas-taas capable na mo lift, no? Yan pa gitawag na sige na lifter. Kalimut ko. Pwede ang tao mo sakay, no? Pwede po ng forklift. So, in a usual na environment sa warehouse, mas preferred ang itong battery type na forklift para dili manimahon gasolina o petrol ang system. Galing. Okay, so we go now to a robot-based inventory system. So, mura ginani siya, no? Ang imong articulated robot. Mura na siya additional na mechanism that can move, no? In a transverse axis. Okay? So, pwede inani po. Okay? So, it could be, the inventory system could be centralized or decentralized. So, dire makita ninyo that robot feeds production and inventories finished products. So, usually, ang uban na tawagan is FGW. Tayo pasabot sa what type of warehouse, kung ano lang ang warehouse of FGW. Ano sa meaning sa FGW? Wala lang. Dili siguro similar sa other naman companies. Pero, what do you think FGW stands for? Okay. Mula makatubag. So, FGW stands for Finished Good Warehouse. So, usually, no? May mga finished good or lang siguro nila ordinary lang na warehouse. Okay? Or, pwede po decentralized. No? Pag imungan kag decentralized, can also be used in decentralized where the parts are stored at stations throughout the process. Let's say, kani siya station 1, kani siya station 2, no? So, decentralized siya. So, pasabot ang atong mga instead na isa lang ka storage na system, there is multiple storage system. So, there ako siya yung pagalingan ni storage siguro there. But in this case, kani makita na ko na pallet na horizontal pallet na system. Okay. Okay, so a robot-based inventory system includes a robot and the support components such as the conveyors and storage systems. Okay, so kuan po, no? In this example, it is using horizontal storage pallet for the storage. No? So may rason na horizontal. Okay, so when the type of system used at the robot vendors, it depends on the size, shape, and variety of the materials being handled. So normally, a horizontal storage pallet holds material precisely within the robot envelope for use in the process. So bali ang mga parts po niya or workpiece, kanang kuhan siya uniform in size. So we're going to put that in a pallet so mas organized siya. Whereas a vertical storage rack is nanay katong kuhan shelving na unit is designed to hold inventory while taking up little floor space. Okay. That's it for this horizontal storage pallet. We have also a vibratory parts feeder. So vibratory parts feeders use vibration to move parts along the channels, especially when there is irregularity in shape the parts that is difficult to sort by hand. So vibratory mechanism is common in mechanical na mga machines such as kanang tawag ko sa agriculture kaning sa milling, and milling, so gina-vibrate na nila parang corn milling, rice milling machines siya vibration gina siya. Another thing is kaning mga sieving or sifter. Kailan mo sa sieving or sifter kana bitaw let's say nag-mix ang liquid ang solid niya, gusto nimo na ma-filter ang liquid na part. Okay? So way back then ang example is pwede po tanan sila pwede po tanan sila solid, no? Pag mag-sifting ka or mag-sieving, gina-separate nimo ang different sizes. Murag kag mag-sorting. Pero napig tawag katong vibro sifter, no? Pinasip niya ang separate niya ang solid na parts sa liquid na parts, especially kung it deals with kaning coconut na coconut milk, meaning gata. Way back then, one of the issues atong vibro sifter is in terms of safety, kusog kay sa mulamba. Okay, na yun ang utana. Kabalo mo ganang kusog mulamba na due to vibration. Kung sa may dapat buhaton kay hazard mo na siya kay pag initialize nimo sa imong by the way, the source of the vibration is kaning induction motor. Similar sa tuang DC motor sa tuang cellphone. Kitsa may kabalo na naay DC motor sa atong cellphone. Pag imo nang i-silent na naka-vibration mode, di ba mo uyog ang imong cellphone o mag-vibrate? Because ang gibutang sa mechanical load or sa shaft sa imong motor is imbalanced na load. So kung maka-abre mo ka na ng vibrator sa cellphone, mura na siya kuan, mura na siya ay disk na katunga lang. So imbalance siya. Same principle dire, no? Nanaagya pa ng ginabutang sa vibro ng mga machines na siya imbalance na motor para mo vibrate siya. So initially, mulamba-lamba na siya kay kuan, mapo may pag-start sa kuan sa mo i-on nimo siya pag energize, dili pa man na diretso ang motor nimo kaabot og 60 hertz. So, paspas pa gyud siya mulamba until makaabot sa 60 hertz. So pag kuan pa nimo, pag stop pa nimo, di man na diretso mag 0 hertz. Stop siya diretso. So nagay pa issue pag stop o pag start. So unsa may buhaton para ma-minimize tong kuan gyud kanang tawag ani hazard or kuan unsafe na movement sa imong start up o kaning pag-stop nimo sa imong vibrating machines or vibro machines or kaning vibratory parts feeder. Saon man guys. Sa naman to na kung GT sa inyo ha.
Ano, grabe sir.
Sa butangan so inyo idea butangan ninyo og kuan kanang mura caution para mo kuan siya dili kay siya mo lamba. So ma-defeat niya ang purpose if that is the case. Hindi mo siya ganun. Okay, but anyway, para dito malangan, ang gamitan na to is kanang kuan, i-prevent na to ang sudden acceleration, sudden deceleration sa muhang motor. So, saan mo na siya guys? Para kuan marag dili siya suddenly mo rise from 0 to 60 hertz no within a split second within 1 second 2 seconds kabot din 60 hertz sa imong motor so imong kuan hinaya niya acceleration of deceleration time so unsa man ang device na ay ramp up or ramp down acceleration deceleration na time ilang mo na ako'y nabisitahan ko sa kuan. Suwagan dito sa diversion road na naka-experience sila nag-install. Ito na kung under kasi na ako karon. And anyway, so the answer is variable frequency drive. Okay, so ang variable frequency drive, pwede nyo ma-set ay accelerating time or ramp up time o decelerating time or ramp down. So sometimes mga BFD kasi mga different na mga keywords na ginagamit, no? Mga commands na mga ginagamit. Pero similar na sila, no? Meaning. For Danfoss, it's using ramp up, ramp down. Then for other na mga brands, it's using such as Allen brand, it's using acceleration and deceleration time. So pag iset nimo na siya 60 seconds or 1 minute. So at least maglamba-lamba na siya hinay. 0, 1 hertz, 2 hertz, 3 hertz. So, hinay ko siya naman. Taman maabot niya 60. Dili ka makuratan. The same is true kung i-decelerate pa din mo or ramp down. Instead na contactor lang na disengage yung contactor then ng free wheel na din mo hang motor o yung machine kusog kasi mo lamba kasi kung decelerate mo or ramp down mo for 1 minute so mag-countdown mo sa 50 60 assuming 60 hertz pwede mo 50 hertz 60 59 so at least dili siya kalit na makuratan nga na mag-kuhan siya. Okay, so those were the days. Let's continue. So the next is handshaking signals. Say pasabot sa handshaking signals. So nakay PLC which is the master controller. Then ang imo pong kuan articulated na robot na po na siya robot controller. So, silang duwa mag-communicate na siya. Okay, because this is a system wherein the conveyor is connected to your PLC and ang PLC na lang po yung mag-inform sa inyo. So that is what is known in communication standard known as handshaking. Handshaking signals or handshaking protocols. Okay, so example. Handshake communication between the robot and the controller can be performed using discrete I/O or one lang, digital lang na 1 or 0. Dahil serial, the communications could be dili siya kaning discrete, pwede makonsider na kuan dahil Ethernet communication using kaning standard na TCP/IP na protocol. Okay. So, this example, natay step, no? Step 1. The PLC conveyor controller sends a discrete signal to the robot. Then the robot takes part from the conveyor and places it with the storage area. Then the robot sends signal to the PLC conveyor controller to release another part. So there is what is known as handshaking ng mga communication. Okay, so knowledge check, no? Can answer this one. Which type of storage system is best? Small, irregular shape that are difficult to sort by hand. What's an idea? Will it be gravity parts feeder, horizontal storage pallet? Saman guys. Again, irregular man yung shape. So, mag-chat lang ang kuwan. Chat.
Vibratory parts feeder sa.
Okay, very good. So, na nakadumdum yun. Pag regular shape, para yan rice milling, corn milling, di Tesla uniform. So, yes, it's vibratory parts feeder. Very good. Okay. Another. Which type of storage system is designed to hold material for use in the process and is positioned precisely within the robot work envelope? Balik, kuan siya. Uniform ang iyang mga parts or kuan. Pwede rin mo ma-organize siya pag cluster. Asa ka ang answer ani? Guys? The answer is pallet. No? Horizontal storage pallet. Kaya makita niyo dito. Okay? So let's proceed. So, okay, taman mo na ganiya, no? So we add additional movement to the articulated robot. This time, man tawag transverse access function. So, sabi niya, robots with servo transverses are often used in mechatronics or flexible manufacturing system work cells to perform inventory functions to provide parts feeding to multiple machines. Pwede siya kalikod. Kaliyok transversely din. So pwede na yung setup. Duwa ka book CNC na machines ang gina-operate mismo sa imo articulated robot. So pwede siya layup. Instead of using two articulated robot independently, this time it's just using isa lang. Usually ang CNC manggod, CNC, dugay mo na mahuman. Dugay na siya mahuman. Dugay na siya paspas. Marara po siya 3D printing. Okay, so ang mechanism nila is, pare kung kadumdum mo sa katong tic-tac to, ball screw rin yapon to, no? Okay. Bearing system and ball screw. then it will be drive by servo motor or a stepper motor. But definitely, kusgan gid siya kay ni mga robot. Okay? So inani ang kuha namin tabo movement from point 1 to point 2. So kita ninyo. Okay, so handshaking. Oh, kaya mo na example, no? You notice that the robot is wired siguro using TCP/IP or kaning Ethernet. Ang nasa sila switch dire, there is a network switch dire. Ang imong PLC pod napoy kuan communication na kuan Ethernet na communication na kuan device as well as your CNC. Okay? So sa giingon ko pa, dili man dali mahuman ang kuan CNC. That's why pwede ra isa ka articulated na robot provided with this transverse access mechanism. Pwede duwa. So at least dili ra kayo mahal yung transverse access na mechanism as compared buying additional articulated. Okay, so these are the examples of the program. Okay, so let's interpret the program. So pila mga variables ang declare the 3 variables found with the data type boolean, ramp name with the data type string, ramp number with the data type integer. So dere yung kaning message, label na siya. Label. So nada siya a conditional statement. The PLC handshake read. So it's a string kaya may $sign is equal to ramp. Paano na siya string ginang ramp 1. Then print line found aluminum. Okay. So part sa iyang kuan mechanism na kung wala pag humana siya basa, di na po siya magbasa. Ang PLC handshake read string $sign is equal to null. So wala na siya ibasa. So sunod, call ramp na subroutine. Ramp 1. Dayon, pag nahuman na to niya, PLC handshake write $sign is equal to done. So human na. Then of course, there will be a delay. Then loop na po siya diri sa message na label. So inana ang sa basic na program. Usually. May pangutana. So makita ninyo that the robot controller is connected to the Ethernet switch as well as the PLC. Itong simple na naman, typical na mga compact type na mga PLC. Some of them doesn't have Ethernet. Pero katong modular na pwede naman siya idugang-dugang. Ito natin support for Ethernet. But then again, napoy Arduino na kuan. So, gamit kuan ganang no? Mga PLC na kuan, compact. Para ng Arduino na po ito Arduino na kuan. Industrial na PLC na version. Na po siya Ethernet na support. Okay? But typical na mga compact type ng mga PLC, wala na siya. Katurang modular, katong pwede na siya expandable. Just like sa kanang sa laboratory na to, using Siemens 7300, so expandable na siya. Pwede ka kadugang og digital I/O, analog I/O, or communication na kuhan such as Ethernet. So by default sa taas, kaya bitaw mga several stations na to diya sa advanced mechatronics. Puro na sila Ethernet ang ilahang connection. Okay, na may pangutana. Let's proceed. Okay, so na okay. Mananad Sige. That concludes our class. Na may pangutana kay stop recording na nato para di kita sa record. Na may pangutana? Wala. So, ako na yung stop recording. So,